Hello, my name is Rowdy Red. Here I have Miss Benny, the interviewer. My shadows are Kimrick, Blocka Flocka, Mayor Fran, and the supervisors are Dr. Honcho and Dr. Alvaretta. Today we are conducting a interview and we will be going over three basic things. The first thing is your micros. Then we'll be going over the MD rules, HP rules, and RP rules. At the end, we will be asking you 10 general questions about your job role. Do you have any questions before we get
Um,
started?
Not yet, but we'll see.
Okay, great. If you don't mind, go ahead and drop those micros in the chat. Wait 2 seconds between them so you don't get spammed, okay?
I'm all done.
Kimrick, stay in position.
Um, I think she's missing one.
Kimrick,
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. Now I'm going to go over the HP rules first. Do not resuscitate patients on any streets surrounding a hospital, PvP, Blue Territory events, or Army base. Do not serve patients who have their weapons drawn. Do not stand still on the main lobby floor. Do not go AFK while on duty. 3-day ban, demotion, and all funds returned. Only 2 staff members may be at each desk in rank order: brown, maroon, blue, white, then green. Up to three may line up down the hall, also in rank order. If your medication wait time is over 5 minutes, go on emergency calls or med deliveries. If the wait is under 5 minutes, wait in the cafeteria. Do not use the front door. Only rank 6 plus may enter through the front, and only rank 7 may use the front parking lot. Do not spawn bus. Must have DCP, Deputy Chief Physician, or CP, Chief Physician permission. Radio checks are mandatory. You cannot attend the PvP territories without a rank plus. Do you have any questions?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, great. Now I'm going to go over the RP rules. RP 13, fraction NRP. Non RP behavior within gang fractions, including unlawful release of prisoners or execution of civilians by the police. Punishment: exoneration from the fraction and or from 30 minutes in one state jail to 3 days of ban. RP 14, sexual harassment. Any form of non-consensual sexual actions, including stimulation and explicit dialogue actions, use of ethnic and or LGBT slurs, or excessive attention. All sexual actions require OC consent. Such actions should not occur in public or frequently visited areas. Punishment 60 minutes mute or 24 hours up to 30 days ban. RP 15, disruption of fraction operations. Intentionally provoking fraction members for entertainment or disrupting fraction operations is prohibited. Punishment 30 minutes in one state jail. RP 16, criminal acts against emergency personnel. Any criminal acts towards emergency medical personnel are prohibited. Punishment from 90 days in one state jail to 12-hour ban. The, do you have any questions about those rules?
No, I'm all good.
Okay, now I'm going to go over the MD rules. Refusal to provide medical assistance. Refusing to provide medical assistance, including performing CPR or giving meds without a justified RP reason, as long as there is no threat to the medic's life, including situations when armed players are present at the scene. Punishment, one reprimand. MD2, providing medical aid during dangerous situations. Selling medication or resuscitating players in situations that threaten the life and health of both the medic and the player, including but not limited to during a escalation conflict and active shootout, a turf war, etc. Punishment, one warning. MD3, compliance with project rules. Medical personnel are required to comply with all established project rules. Punishment from one warning to one reprimand, depending on the fraction's leader's decision at that point in time. MD4, improper RP behavior, failure to adhere to RP rules when interacting with players while providing medical assistance or communicating with fraction colleagues. Punishment, one warning from the fraction leadership. MD 4.1, disrespectful behavior. Disrespectful behavior towards any player. Punishment, one reprimand or dismissal, depending on the fraction's leader's decision at that point in time. MD 4.2, noncompliance with orders. Failure to comply with leadership orders or to observe the chain of command within the fraction. Punishment, one reprimand from the fraction leadership. MD 4.3, assault on civilians. Assaulting civilians with a taser, weapon, or fist without an RP reason. Punishment, dismissal from the fraction. MD5, use of weapons. Medical personnel are strictly forbidden from using any weapons. Punishment, dismissal from the fraction. MD6, criminal activity. Intentionally associating with gangs, committing major crimes, including but not limited to theft, vandalism, murder, or joining fractions during activities where medic participation is not intended. Punishment, dismissal from the fraction. MD7, use of service vehicles for personal purposes. Using official medical transport for personal travel when not on duty, including for civilian jobs. Punishment, one warning. MD 7.1, use of personal vehicles. Using personal vehicles instead of service vehicles to perform fraction duties. Punishment, one warning. MD8, unauthorized insurance of recovery notes. Issuing medical certificates outside of a hospital. Issuing medical certificates for monetary compensation. Punishment, one warning. Do you have any questions about the MD rules?
No. I'm all good.
All right, so I am going to go ahead and jump into my questions. My first question is, why do you want to join the medical fraction?
I wanted to.
You said what?
Yeah, she did them.
Oh, that's good. Um, I wanted to join the medical faction because I think it's really honorable. It's really honorable duty, And ever since I joined the faction, the hospital here, I wanted to help increase the respect that us medics receive and hopefully help new green scrubs one day. And yeah.
I know that's right, Miss Benny. I like that answer. My next question is, what do you think are the most important qualities of a medical professional?
First and foremost, I believe compassion and empathy. To help others, you need to be able to put yourselves in other people's shoes, even though they may act irrational. Patience and level-headedness, you need all of that, and to put it all together, you need professionalism, so you can serve others, and not burn yourself out as well.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, now I'm going to hand it over to one of my shadows. Kimbrick, do you have any questions?
Sure. The first question: what is the rank order behind the desk on the first floor?
From highest to lowest, I believe it's white coats, it's brown scrubs, maroon scrubs, blue, white, and then green.
Okay, okay. And when on a run, or a CPR run, can you perform CPR on people on the first street around HP?
No, you cannot. Any roads that are really close to the hospital or surrounding it, you cannot do CPR.
Okay, that's all my questions.
Blanca Flocka, do you have any questions for Miss Benny?
Yeah, Miss Benny. My question is this: where are you not supposed to resuscitate patients?
Gang houses and any other places where heist or is other stuff are happening.
I bet. My second question is this: how do you de-escalate a situation whereby you as a green scrub you're out on the CPR runs and gang members start shooting at you? How do you de-escalate that situation?
Personally, I would first announce myself. I would say that I'm Miss Benny. I'm a medic, and I'm here to help. And I would also announce that I need all shooting to cease, and I need guns to be put back. If they do not comply, I will have to unfortunately deny care, and tell them that they will have to meet at the hospital and drive off to help someone else.
Wow, I bet that's good.
All right, great job. Mayor Farron, do you have any questions? Mayor Farron? Okay. Dr. Alvaretta, do you have any questions for Miss Benny?
Um,
Sorry.
you could
Can
go
I
ahead,
ask
man.
can I ask my two questions? All right. Thank you. So, what day of the week are we allowed to spam the bus?
You cannot spam any buses unless you got permission from higher ranks.
Yeah, unless you get permission from the DCP or the CP, of which they barely give. So, let's say I'm rushing from my apartment on Monday and I couldn't drive around the HP to go through the back elevator. Is it okay if I just run through the front door?
Nope, you cannot do that unless you are rank 6 or higher.
Okay, that should be all from me.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Alberta?
Um, where do you see yourself within a month?
Within a month, I hope to see myself in the position of you guys, the maroon scrubs and brown scrubs. I want to help do interviews, and mostly I want to help other green scrubs because I love this job. And I think just a few minutes ago, I got to help someone else set up their macros, and it's just really nice helping my coworkers, and I hope I get to do that one day.
Okay, my next question is, well, go ahead, Dr. Hancho. Let me see. How would you handle a difficulty patient?
Um, Usually, if it's within the hospital at the first floor, I would ask them what they need: med pills, pills or a med kit. If they don't need anything, I would tell them to kindly leave the hospital. But if they do need something, I will of course provide my services. If it is outside and um, I'm not sure if they by a difficult person, do you mean they refuse care? If it's like that, before I
Yes.
okay. Um, First up, I would always turn my body cam on when I do CPR runs. If they refuse my care, I would apologize for not being able to help them, and I would tell them I'll see them at the hospital, and I would leave.
Good answer. Just make sure you record and report. That's all the questions I have.
Okay, and I have one last question. If you witness another medic reviving someone improperly without role play, what would you do?
I would first make sure my body cam is on. I would macro that my body cam is on. Then I would head over, let them know that, hey, this is wrong, and I would unfortunately have to report it. If they act irrationally or if they get mad, yes, that will be in the recording too.
Yes, ma'am. Always record and report. Dr. Honcho, do you have anything?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You
Congratulations.
agree. And that concludes